Leo, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, Leo, you're showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. Your person, the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. They're viewing you as the Three of Pentacles. Okay. What you're not seeing, the Ten of Cups in reverse. And the final outcome, we see the Queen of Pentacles. All right, and we see the Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like with the Seven of Cups, Leo, you may be spending a lot of time wondering about this person or this connection. One thing I want to say right off the bat, you might be out of this person's league. They might be somebody who's not fully looking for a relationship. It looks like you probably have other options available to you, but there's something here that's making you feel a little bit confused, right? Seven of Cups is confusion. You see and sense that there's a lot of potential within this connection. This person sees you as somebody very compatible, and that Three of Pentacles can just mean too that you're around each other, like at work or at school, in your neighborhood, places you like to go out and about in the community. All right, so we see the Six of Wands. Leos, you want victory. You want union, you want victory, you want this to work out. I also think you're successful, you're looking good, you're feeling good, you're getting a lot of attention. You may want this person's, attention in particular. You're viewing them as the Eight of Pentacles in reverse though. Like they're not fully invested, or they're not putting in the work, or they're not taking those steps. So you may see it as, okay, they're being strategic, or they're being patient, or they're a bit more of a slow burner. I'm seeing either this person is a bit of a player, or this person doesn't have as much confidence as you do. How are you viewing the relationship? Two of Wands. See, you see potential for this connection to move forward. Even if there are some minor obstacles, my Leos here, you see potential for this to move forward. Now, the Four of Swords in reverse is this person's energy. They're feeling a little bit restless. They're feeling restless. I don't know if they haven't healed from heartbreak or some sort of loss here. So they may not be as ready as you are, Leo, because I feel like your vibration is super high. And you want victory, and you're willing to compromise. You're willing to, do what it takes to have victory. Not necessarily jump through flaming poodle hoops, but you're willing to put in the work. Let's see. Obsession. No amount of obsessing is going to make a situation better. Find a way to let it go. So again, some of my Leos, this confusion is making you really kind of think about this person more than maybe you would normally, make you think about and maybe get a little stuck in your head about what's going on. How do they really feel? Am I good enough? Etc., etc. But Spirit's saying, Leo, there's someone or something that can still be fixed if you choose to compromise. Try to find the middle ground between 2 points. So again, that's not bending over backwards for this person, but it is about watching, waiting, seeing if you can meet them halfway. Can they meet you where you are? Okay. And we see accept your blessings. So there are blessings coming your way. All right. Believe that the door of abundance is waiting for you. The clearer the goals, the quicker you'll get there. Okay. So abundance is waiting for you. Also, I do see too, I do see accept your blessings. I do feel like you have other options available to you. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying that you should explore them, but I just feel like also if this doesn't work out, Leo, this is not the be all end all. Okay. I know that sounds a bit rough or direct, but I do see that you have a lot of different options. All right. And maybe different options as to how to heal this, how to make this work. But also, if it doesn't feel right, you're not, this isn't the only person out there for you. Trust your power. Your impact in the world is greater than you think. Whether you see it or not, your existence makes a positive difference, okay? So more so, I just feel like trust your power. To me, this is the Star card. Your power to heal things, your power to manifest. Again, it might take you playing a little bit more of the long game here, but I do feel like you can get what you want. Trust that you have the power to do that. Okay, the clearer the goals, the quicker you'll get there. Is it this person or not? Do you want it with this person? Page of Wands in reverse can be a bit of a player energy. It can be somebody who's a bit emotionally immature. But the Page of Wands in reverse can also be somebody who's lacking confidence. So we'll get more clarity here before the end of the reading. Ten of Cups in reverse. This person might have recently been through a breakup. Or if they had a family with somebody else and that didn't, they're not together with that person, that could be something that really hit this person hard. Now, this can also be somebody who's not fully looking for commitment. Yeah, an ending. So maybe this person's a little bit hesitant about like not being single anymore, moving into a committed relationship. The World card, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. But this person does want to invest in this connection. Some of you, if their ex is a earth sign and you know that much, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's still something that holds them back or they're not completely over. But that's a really specific message. Kind of feel like this person, it's interesting. It's like part of them is ready for connection and then there's another part of them that isn't so sure that they're ready. So they kind of go back and forth here. They're seeing you as really compatible, the Three of Pentacles. Again, most likely this person is around you in some capacity, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker. The Six of Cups in reverse. They may be worried that you're not over someone or something from your past. Again, they could be projecting that onto you. The Nine of Swords in reverse. They might also feel like you're stuck on something from the past. Like something that happened between the two of you that you like keep bringing up in conversation or fights or arguments. It could also be them projecting. Be aware of that. And the Four of Pentacles. They might also know that you're worried that you hold back a little bit because you're worried the past is going to repeat itself. Like that you're going to act like their ex, that they are going to act like your ex. Like they know that you're worried that that you hold back because you're worried that just this is going to be a repeated pattern or something's going to repeat for you. Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, Eight of Cups coming back around. Okay, interesting. If there's been a breakup or a separation here, Leo, this person does still hold a torch to you. They're coming back around, the wounded warrior. But I still kind of feel like this person hasn't gotten over something they've been through. And it's like blocking them from like fully investing. And we see the Strength card in reverse. I also think their ego is keeping them stuck. They're wishy-washy. And see, that's what I was getting with them looking at your energy. It's like they see that you're really compatible, but then they're not sure that the past is going to repeat itself, or they feel like maybe you think the past is just going to repeat itself with them and it's not going to be successful, so you're holding back. They're not so sure about ending the single life, but then there's a part of them that wants a new beginning and wants to invest. So it like feels like this person's confused, and that's why you're feeling confused, and I'm getting that all over this reading. Queen of Pentacles. Leo, you're meant to hold yourself in high regard. The Queen of Pentacles is not a chaser. She's focused on her health, her happiness, her finances, her family, her creativity. Okay, what else do we need to know here? Four of Swords. Yeah, Spirit's saying you're not the one that needs to take action here. This person needs to either make up their mind or come in and give you clarity. King of Cups energy in reverse. Yeah, you're not meant to pour out emotionally to this connection just yet. And the Nine of Cups energy in reverse, because if you do, it's going to be more emotionally draining. This person, they're avoiding something. They haven't let something go, Leo. They haven't let something go. Either something that's happened between the two of you or something from their past. It's keeping them one foot in the door, one foot out. That's that Page of Wands. That's the Ten of Cups in reverse, the World card, the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting. They see that you would make a really good partner. They see that you're really compatible, but they're most likely projecting onto you this past situation, pessimism in love or something like that. You need to be a little bit careful, because I do see this being a bit emotionally draining. You're ready. You see potential. You're willing to do what it takes for victory, to a point. But I'm worried, because the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse is telling me this could be very emotionally draining for you, because this person isn't quite ready to make that change. And what's underneath that is heartbreak, hesitation, fear of heartbreak. Yeah, fear of heartbreak. What else do we need to know about this person for my Leos, please? This is where we're going to get more answers, Leo. What else do we need to know about this person? Late night scrolling, so they might be addicted to social media. They might do a lot of late night scrolling. Troubles ahead. Yeah, troubles ahead. They know it. They're motivated by money, status, finances. They're not over you. They're not ready to let this go. 2 phones, though. Some of you, they just might have 2 phones for their job, for their business. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily mean that they're shady. But again, I do kind of feel like there could be, I don't know if they're like, if they're not over somebody from their past, they might secretly like check that person out online and things like that. What else do we need to know about this person? So we see soulmate. So you do have a spiritual connection here. It feels really confusing, unclear right now. They have a secret desire. They're in love with you, so they do have strong feelings for you. They have the strong pull, but they're much younger. Page of Wands energy. I don't know if there's an age difference or they're just not as emotionally mature. And we do see manipulator. That's when somebody's words and actions don't line up. So you need to be aware of that, Leo. This person's words and actions aren't lining up, and there could be a little bit of shadiness here. But it's more so because this person isn't as confident as maybe they come off as. Let's see what they want to say to you. What does this person want to say to my Leos, please? What does this person want to say to my Leos, please? New chapter. I'm trying to move on. So they're trying to move on from the past. They're trying to make changes. You know, I feel like, again, they're like scared to make a commitment, but they're not fully committal. Like, they're non-committal about making that commitment. I didn't act when I should have. They may feel like they're going to miss an opportunity, or they have missed an opportunity with you. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So again, they might feel like they're not quite ready for this, Leo. All right, and I haven't given up hope on us yet. That's true. They're not done by any means. It's like 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out, and you're a better person than I am. I was picking up on that earlier. They were feeling like you're out of their league. And you might be. We see chaser. I don't want to chase anymore, but I think that's their ego. It's like they feel like you're out of their league, but it's like they don't want to chase you and really like have that affirmed. All right. Sorry, big sigh there. No, because it feels exhausting. All right, let's see. Advice and guidance for my Leos, please. Advice and guidance here for my Leos, please. Feelings matter, but let consistency lead. What do you get consistently from this person, Leo? How do you consistently feel around or with this person? Stay in self-respect. Act in ways you won't need to justify to yourself later. Yeah, so again, Spirit was saying, don't chase this person. And it's not playing games here. It feels like this person needs to make up their mind. They need to take real action towards you. They need to let something go. They need to get to the heart of the matter. They need to like show you that they're invested. Like really show you, not just talk about it. Choose what's nourishing. Support what steadies you. Right? And check in. Does this connection steady me? All right. And if it matters, it deserves a voice. If there's something that does need to be said, it needs to be said. And that goes both ways. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we see hold your center, Leo. Yeah, which is, I feel like, is really in this whole reading. You can care without abandoning yourself, but hold your center. All right, Leos, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.